Hey guys, let's look at the smart home Black Friday deals that are available at the time of recording. We're gonna start with Amazon and then we're gonna jump to a couple more websites to get more deals. All of the products that I mentioned will be linked in the description down below. There will be affiliate links, so if you do use them, you'll support the channel and no extra cost to yourself. If you haven't got an Echo device, I would tremendously recommend, it's the best time of year to buy one. Go with the 5th generation. There's no point going with the 3rd generation. £26, I'm gonna be adding it to my basket. Great deals on Ring. Personally, I will skip. I'm not really a fan of the Ring ecosystem. Due to the fact that we are all facing higher energy bills, I would highly recommend you go with the Tado wireless smart thermostat. Now, I don't own this kit. I own other things from Tado, but I own a Nest device that was given to me. It's been working great, but I feel for £129, I would add this into my basket. Look at the Nest thermostat is £189. That's probably a bit too much. If you want to cheap out and get a bunch of light bulbs for good value, you can get them at £29, the TP-Link light bulbs. But if you're quite new to smart home and you're not renting, you probably really don't need light bulbs to start with. You have some Govee light bulbs, which I wouldn't recommend. There's nothing wrong with Philips Hue starter kit, in my opinion. I have a lot of stuff Philips Hue and it's been working flawlessly. The motion sensor works really well, but they are pricey, right? So it will take a big chunk of your budget out if you go with Philips Hue. From Tado, there's another deal. If you have radiator valves, it's coming in at £160 for free. We're getting it is a bit expensive, but if you've bought the thermostat, it will sort of all fits in very well. So you might consider adding it to your basket. So Aqara is one of my favorite brands in terms of cheap, good quality sensors. If you are using a home assistant, you don't need a hub, but if you're planning to use it with HomeKit, you can get one of their hubs. So you can pick up a thermostatic radiator for £46, temperature humidity sensor. So I would throw one of these in. Yeah, I would get also one of these little buttons. They're like very nice and it's £15. You could get like a couple of these contact sensors. Motion sensors, £21. I would get at least one, if not two motion sensors. And I'll probably put them in a hallway. This camera is super cool if you've got HomeKit and you use Apple devices, and it also acts as a hub. So I would actually put that in the basket. I do own this device. It was sent to me by Aqara, just for full transparency, but I also purchased a lot of stuff myself from Aqara. If you want to be serious about controlling your lights and you do own your home and you can change the electrics and you're comfortable with that, then go for this Aqara wireless device. This requires the hub, as I mentioned earlier, so I would throw maybe a couple of these in the basket, at least to try and control 2 rooms. And you can see the different versions. That there's a version with no neutral and with a neutral wire, so go and check depending on what situation you're in. I'm also a big fan of Shelly devices that I primarily purchased myself. They don't seem to be on any Black Friday deal, but they're still a great deal if you wanna have a smart Wi-Fi relay in your home. The Nest doorbell is a great product. You know, there are different types of doorbells, but I think this is a great deal. £129 for the battery version. I've got an old Hello version. So that for me has been working fine, but obviously, you know, you need to pay a Google subscription for that. So there's pros and cons, some ongoing costs. Arlo devices I used to own, not a fan entirely of the wireless. The problem with these are they are battery operated and they're only wireless only. So it makes it quite difficult for it to be always awake to record. So you can't do 24-hour recording. And when motion does occur, it might just lose those instants when things happen. So if you're serious about your security in your home, you wouldn't use an Arlo unless you have another camera and you're using it as a sort of backup. But it is great in terms of that you don't need any wires for it to work. The Nuki Smart Lock is coming in at £120. Nuki did send this to me for a review, but it's still on my front door and it's working really well. So I would recommend getting one of these if you're interested in smart locks and if your door is compatible. Eve Energy UK monitoring, you could get this. This is specifically really good if you're into the HomeKit ecosystem. £31 is a bit on the expensive side, but no bridge needed, right? So if you have a small setup, that could be a great thing for you. Sonos are doing 20% of some particular products. So if you're into your home audio and you want to improve it, you can see some of the current offers. Unfortunately, the only product that I wanted is not on offer, which is the subwoofer mini, but hey, what can you do? Now, if you're really into Philips Hue, I would go to their website and not buy Amazon, or try to price compare the two and try to see if you can get a great deal. So if you buy these packages, like a pack of 2, you can get it for £94, but it's actually 30% discounted, and you don't get it, because here is the full price, £66. So you can get £66 2 bulbs with colors. It's the best price you get basically the whole year round. So if you need to buy them and you want to buy them, this is the right time to buy them. There are obviously cheaper alternatives, but here we're just talking about Philips Hue. Same for the light strips, so you can go and get some of your light strips. You can get the white pack of 2, which is £59, but if you put it in the basket, it will apply that Black Friday discount. So if I remove this, you can quite see it. Here you go. So you can get 2 white colored bulbs for £41. The white colored bulbs are great for places where you don't need this mood, so like hallways, like landing, so places where people don't stay for a long time. But like, you could potentially argue you might want to have it for living rooms and bedrooms, maybe not, depending, you know, if you want to have like some sort of atmosphere. So that's what these colored lights do. Another great deal, I really love the Go. I made a 90-second review about the Go, 25% off. So that's a great deal. You can also get some these little play bars, which also work really well. I have one just behind this iMac. Love it, really. It's good for night light behind monitors. You can get the smart plug, but I don't know if that's worth it. So you can get like 2 of these E14 bulbs, and you can get these also discounted. So these are like coming around £94. So this is a trick, right? So I'll show you right now. You would think, why aren't they not discounted? But you actually need to get 2 singles, and then they will discount 30%. So I don't know if this is a bug. So let me show you. So there's 1 not discounted. So now as you put 2, it discounts. That way you're still able to leverage it. Why they're not doing the same discount on the pair bundle, I don't know. So that's a quick round from me about what's available during Black Friday. If there are any exciting deals that you find, leave it in the comment section down below, so maybe I could take a look at it, but anyone else that just, you know, reads these descriptions and comments, they can actually find out. If you got value out of this video, remember to tell me, like it and subscribe. I will point you to this video over here, which YouTube really thinks that you'll like it. So maybe just click it, give it a go, and let me know if that recommendation was useful or not. See you next one. Ciao.